So many people are debating who is Krishna. You see the beautiful face of Krishna. This picture you can actually just have and meditate on him. But today I am going to talk something differently. So many people are debating who is Krishna, who is Krishna. Some say that he is the supreme God, and some say that he is an avatar, and some even say that he is just a superman. There was one Satguru. Yeah, he's not God, he's a super human, that's all, just a man. So today the topic is Krishna is not God. It may be shocking to you, but I want you to all to listen carefully all the way to the end with attention. Krishna's birth is the most misunderstood phenomena. So after the birth of Krishna, Nanda Baba was making every day like festival. But due to the potential problem by Kamsa, Vasudev in Madura jail, prison, suggested, "Oh Nanda Baba, do not make this name-giving ceremony a big one. Keep that a secret." So Nanda Baba and Yashoda Maya and Rohini, they all gathered in one of their cow shed. They did not book a hall or something like big marriage or something. No, just a cow shed. And who was the one who came to give them name? Garga Muni. So Garga Muni was appointed as the priest to give names to Balaram and Krishna. So they brought Balaram and Krishna after giving wonderful baths, and Garga Muni was there in the cow shed waiting. So Garga Muni chanted all this Swasti Vachana and started to think about the names. He looked at Yashoda. You know what happened was, Krishna was sitting on the lap of Rohini and Balaram was sitting on the lap of Yashoda. Okay? And Garga Muni looked at both of them, looked at Yashoda. He's not your son. You know what he meant? He meant, he's not your son, but he's God. So it's an indirect meaning there. But then Yashoda thought, oh yeah, then because Balaram was sitting on the lap of Yashoda. Yeah, that's right. Balaram is the son of Rohini. Oh yes, you are correct. You are correct. And he looked at Rohini. Yes, he is also not your son. Same meaning. And Yashoda and Rohini said, yes, that is true. And Yashoda hurriedly said, please give a name to this boy first. Who was the one sitting on the lap of Yashoda? Balaram. So Rohini became very curious. Yashoda said, yes, please give the name to him first. And Garga Muni went in meditation and saw who Balaram was. But he hesitated to himself to tell what he saw. Garga Muni said, I am Ramayam. Ramayam. His name is Rama. He will give happiness to everyone by his good qualities. Rohini then asked, I want one more name for him. Can we get one more name for this boy? So Garga Muni meditated again and gave another name. Bala. Bala means most powerful. So he is called Balaram. Balaram is very important to get spiritual strength, by the way. Do you want one more name? Garga Muni asked. Yes. I will give one more name. His another name is Sankarshana. He will solve any dispute. He will bring everyone to Krishna. And Garga Muni wanted to give one more name about how he came to Rohini from Devaki, but he did not want to upset Rohini. Because remember, he was transferred from the womb of Devaki to here. So he did not want to reveal that, because then Rohini will probably get upset. So then, alright, so yes, you got the name, wonderful. Now the turn came for Krishna. Garga Muni looked at Krishna. So many names were coming. And because of the names he was seeing, and he went in samadhi. Pooh. Because more and more one thinks about Krishna, samadhi will come. This is called Trataka Samadhi. So for this samadhi, eyes will not be closed. It will be open. So Gargamuni did not move, sitting like a dead person. Time went by. No speech came from him. He was sitting motionless. Yashoda got worried. She asked Nanda Baba, why nothing is coming from him? Nanda Baba said, I don't know. I don't know either. We have to wait. Gargamuni's eyes were not blinking at all. Yashoda said, oh Narayana, he looks like dead. What a misfortune. My son has not got any name and this saint is already dead. This is Amangal. Turning to Nanda Baba, Yashoda said, see, I told you to get a right person for giving the name. Did you listen to me? Huh? He's not even talking. And not even blinking. Oh, Yashoda became so impatient. And he asked Gargamuni, even though she is Samadhi, oh Baba, what happened to you? Oh, hearing the question, Gargamuni came to external consciousness. His eyes started blinking again. But waited for one more, more time in silence again. Then he said, oh Yashoda, I told about Rohini's son and that was easy. But for the child, I have something very different. This boy is so crooked. And he comes in every yuga. Yashoda said, yeah, what are you saying? He's my son, he appeared just now only. You are saying he is, what are you talking? And he was going on. In Sati Yuga, he was, like Sukla, he was in white color, then Rakta, red color, then Pita, yellow color, and Krishnam, black. This time, in the Dwapar Yuga, he has come as black. Anyway, Yashoda said, whatever it is, please give a name. So he said, his name, because he's black, his name is Krishna. So Yashoda said, his name is black? Why? You told that he has so many names. Gargamuni said, yes. In every yuga, he has different names. He has thousands and thousands of names. So Yashoda now got interested to hear more names. What are his other names? Gargamuni said, oh, but I see so many problems already with this boy. He will tell all the time lies. He will steal from everywhere. And here is the biggest problem I have for this boy. Yashoda was very worried. What is the big problem? Gargamuni was hesitating to say for a moment. Then Yashoda and Nanda Baba were very curious and so worried. Gargamuni said, your son will have so many wives. You cannot even count them. Gargamuni thought, oh, this is a bad news. But Yashoda felt happy. Oh, that is not a problem. It is very good. I will have so many daughter-in-law and grandchildren. My palace will be always filled with children. I will even make the palace big. So then Gargamuni finished. Okay, you are happy then. Okay. So then everybody gave a lot of money and this and all kinds of things. And Gargamuni went back to Madura where he came from. So here you see that Gargamuni told about Balaram and Krishna by seeing their glories, but he did not reveal the full identity in details. Gargamuni never said that Krishna or Balaram are God. Why? Why Gargamuni did not say that they were gods? Because if they knew that they are all gods, if he revealed, what happens? They will not have affection. So externally, they all assume that Krishna and Balaram are not God. And Krishna and Balaram were growing. One day in Brahmanda Ghat, Krishna was eating mud. You know this story. Balaram and the other Gopas complained to Mother Yashoda. Yashoda came with a stick. And he asked Krishna, Krishna, did you eat mud? No. Krishna, you know that, right? He always tells lies. No, Maya, no. Open your mouth. Yashoda asked. Krishna thought, all right. Let me do a small trick for her. And he opened okay, here you go. All right, see my mouth. He opened the mouth. All the universes, all the creations, everything. The Yashoda was really seeing there, and she was also inside. Yashoda was confused and fell unconscious. Then she got up because Krishna was calling Yogamaya to take her back again. Oh, then Yashoda was looking at Krishna. Oh, Narayana, my son has been possessed by a ghost. Immediately she hurried back. He took the child on her lap and then going all the way running back to her palace. And he brought a broom and a bucket of cow urine. And he took, what did he do? She took Krishna and dipped in the cow urine. So Krishna was, oh my God, this is what Braja is. Braja is like that. Of course, the urine was little warmer. It was not cold. So he was, he has to take it. And then not only that, he took out, and then there was a broom. Ghost, don't possess my boy. Go away, ghost, and then leave my son alone. And then he was beating Krishna. Krishna was wondering, why are you beating me? Why are you beating me? Okay, he did not stop right there. Actually, what Krishna can purify the entire universe. But here, he himself is getting purified. See, this is Braja Bhakti. Okay? And Krishna was dipping the cow dung and also warm urine that I told. And now Yashoda was not satisfied. So she immediately what she did? She called the Brahmanas. So many Brahmanas immediately came. And he asked her to chant all the, holy names so that this ghost will run away. And they all came and chanted. Om Keshavaya Namaha. Om Keshavaya Namaha. Om Narayanaya Namaha. Om Madhavaya Namaha. What's the next one? Govinda. See, I am checking whether you are chanting those things correctly or not. Okay, anyway, so this chanting was going on. And Krishna said, Maya, they are chanting my name. My name. Krishna, Yashoda said, shut up. You are not God. You are my son. Do you understand? You have to keep quiet. Then after that mantra, this thing, she tightly embraced Krishna that nothing should happen to my son. He's my son, nothing should happen to my son. And Krishna was just enjoying the affection of Mother Yashoda so much. And Mother Yashoda's tears were coming. And it was all what? Dripping on the cheek of Krishna. And Krishna was tasting the rasa of the Baba, the Vatsalya Baba of Yashoda. For Yashoda, Krishna is not God. Krishna is not God. This is what the Braja Bhakti is. For Brahma, Shiva, Indra, Varuna, even Uddhava, seeing Krishna is not easy. It's not easy. Very difficult. But these Brajavasis are always seeing Krishna. And not only that, Krishna is under their control. See, for all the Brajavasis, Krishna is not God. Okay, you got the point. And Krishna was now growing and performing many pastimes. He's now 7 years old. And due to the diversion of the Indra Puja, Indra became so angry and he flooded Vrindavan, as you all know. So he had to lift Giri Govardhan. When Krishna was lifting Giri Govardhan, the Gopas were also helping Krishna to pick up. They were also holding, hey, Krishna, because they knew that Krishna cannot lift. It is too big. No, they said, no, he cannot. He doesn't have any strength. So we have to help him also. So they all lifted and Krishna was just holding that on the left small pinky. Left pinky. And all the Gopas also thought immediately, oh yeah, we have to hold. And they took the sticks, the cow guarding sticks, and they were holding. See the picture. Holding. So yes. And after 7 days and 7 nights, actually that time Krishna was 7 years old, 7 months and 7 days old. Okay, 7 years, 7 months, 7 days. But anyway, 7 days and nights, You're all there, and Brajavasis, the Gopas were just holding the stick. They are holding the mountains so that it doesn't fall down. Then after that, they all came back. They came out. All the Brajavasis were praising Krishna. Oh, Krishna, you are Narayana. You have all the powers and everything. You are Narayana. Super, super. They were all praising and praising. Gopas got so upset. This is ridiculous. Look at this horrible world. We were the one holding, and he was just touching that like this. And now look at what is happening. Everybody is giving, all the pricing of price. Everything goes to Krishna. This is not good. And then gopis were also standing. What did they say? No, Krishna did not lift. Radharani was saying, it was me actually lifting. Because Krishna's left side is Radharani's. So he did not use his pinky. He used his left pinky. So left pinky means that is Radharani's pinky. Okay? Radharani is smiling. They're all telling, but they don't know the truth. I was the one holding. And then the gopis were thinking that they were the one holding. Why? Because we all commanded Giriraja. Oh Giriraja, you should become like a feather, float there. It is our command. Otherwise, we will curse you. Yes, you have to stand like that. It is because of our curse or the command, Giriraja was like that. So for all the gopis, for all the gopas, and Krishna is not God. Okay, whenever I say Krishna is, you have to say not God. Okay, now comes. After seeing the incident of Krishna lifting Govardhan, all the Brajavasis were doubting about on Nanda Baba. They thought, I think Nanda Baba is lying. Krishna is not his son. Krishna is God himself. They gathered without Nanda Baba and they passed a resolution and came to Nanda Baba with a big resolution. They were reading, oh Baba, we have a petition to you. What is it? Krishna is not your son. He is God. You should respect him. Do not treat him like we treat our children. Don't do that. Nanda Baba was giving a funny look. What? What you say? You said my son is God? You say that I should worship him? This is bogus. You are all fools. You are all brain dead. He is not God. He is my son. If he is God, then why is he stealing from everywhere? Will God steal from everywhere? No one except him steals in Vrindavan. Everyone calls him Chora. And he eats all the times. All the time. He is always hungry. Maya, all the time, Maya, give me makan, give all the time. So, and even if you give so much of makan, his hunger doesn't stop. He goes out and steals everywhere and then eating this makan. Butter. Will God get hungry? He lies all the times. Will God tell lie? I never thought about it. And when the gopis tell him that they would give a laddu if he dances, this boy, without any shame, without even any dress, with naked, he just dances in front of them. Everybody is laughing. And just for a laddu, he is dancing. Huh? Do you think that God will do like this? Tell me now. Krishna is not God. He is my son. So now this time, Krishna already went to Madura. And Uddhava was actually the son of the brother of Vasudeva. So Uddhava was sent by Krishna from Madura to console Brajavasis. Why? Because when he went out of Vrindavan, everybody became so sad. They were crying and crying. Especially the gopis and gopas, everybody was there. They did not want Krishna to leave out of Vrindavan. And also Krishna also told this. So Uddhava was sent by Krishna to console. Oh Uddhava, you go and console them. Okay, make them not cry for me. So Uddhava said, yeah, no problem. I am a great scholar. My guru is Brahaspati. And that won't be a problem. I am a scholar. No problem. I can handle this very easily. And Krishna smiled inside. But he did not show his smile outside. Okay, Uddhava, yes. Also careful. And you should be very careful in handling them. Yes, no problem. And Uddhava took a golden chariot and rode to Vrindavan. On the way, he could see the Brajamandal. And everywhere, he felt strange feeling of separation from Krishna. The trees and the people, everywhere, if you can see, that's a sad mood all the way. So he climbed on the Nandagaon, because when Krishna left, they were all living in Nandagaon. From Nandagaon, this is where how the look, the scenery will look like now. You can see all the way Terkadamba, then also the Yavat, and also the Uttavaikari, all the places are visible from here. And he wondered, oh, this is a place where Krishna had performed wonderful cowherding pastimes. But now everything is finished. Everything is calm and quiet, and everything is sad. Trees are not growing. They are not giving flowers, and everywhere the sadness is filled in. And there were also some Brajavasis were walking, and they were all walking like sticks. Their eyes, because their eyes showed deep emptiness. They all looked like that they had lost everything and walking like a dead sticks. Then he asked the Brajavasis for the residence place of Nanda Baba and Yashoda, because Krishna told Uddhava to console Nanda Baba and Yashoda first and then console gopis. So he comes to this Nandagaon. So he's asking the Brajavasis, and one Brajavasi said, oh, if you want to see Nanda Baba and Yashoda, you just follow the small stream coming from top. What is this small stream? This stream is the tears from Yashoda. Uddhava was shocked. Oh, they're all crying like that. So, when he walked up towards the source of the stream, Uddhava found an old man and an old lady. They already because of the worries, they became old already. They had become very weak, as if they did not eat anything. Their condition was very, very bad. Uddhava was shocked again. He saw Yashoda was crying and never talking to anyone or doing anything. The kitchen showed the sign that there was no cooking for a long, long time. Nanda Baba saw Uddhava coming, because Nanda Baba knows Uddhava. As I told you, he was the son of the brother of Vasudev. So Uddhava came and then sat near Nanda Baba. And Nanda Baba inquired, how are you, Uddhava? How is your father and mother? How is Vasudeva and Devaki? He did not inquire about Krishna at all. Uddhava said, oh Baba, your son Krishna sent me to talk to you. I see you are all very sad and crying. But remember, oh Baba, Krishna is not just for you only. He is Supreme God. He's God and He's for everybody. But before Uddhava finished the sentence, Nanda Baba interrupted. Uddhava, I thought you are a wise man, learned and intelligent. But now I see you are a fool. Krishna is my son, he is not God. You came all the way from there to tell me this big lie? Uddhava came actually in the little afternoon to this Nandagaon. And now the talking is going on. And the entire night, what happened to us? This Uddhava was trying to tell Nanda Baba that Krishna is God, is Supreme God. But Nanda Baba and Yashoda were completely refuting all the arguments, whatever the argument that Uddhava was bringing, Nanda Baba and Yashoda were just refuting. No. And they were crying and crying and crying. Nanda Baba again said, you can tell your bogus theory to others, but not to us. Because we have seen our son. And if he is God, then we have lost all the God also. We know very well, my son is not God. Nanda Baba again continued, Do you think God will ever steal? The same Ramayana again coming. Do you think God will ever steal? My son is the only thief in Vrindavan. My son is always hungry. He runs for makan here and there. Will God be hungry? And my son tells so many lies. Will God tell lies? So keep your theory with you, not for us. We know the truth, and you do not know anything. Believe us, Krishna is not God, he is our son. And Mother Yashoda was listening for some time. She had become blind already because of the so much of worry. And after Krishna left Vrindavan, so many things went really bad. So after hearing, she was weeping again, and he took a small bamboo stick and tied some cloths around on that, and he was putting on the shoulder, and she started walking, and the one Brajavasi was asking, "Oh Yashoda, where are you going?" And she was not answering, and she was just walking and then just fell down again, unconscious. And because he lost her eyesight. Now Uddhava got so confused. So confused. I came to console and tell them not to cry. But now, how can I tell them to, not to cry for Krishna? This is thinking is going on. And now Yashoda is still getting up and she is trying to again walk all the way to Madhura. And the Brajavasi is asking, where are you? Why are you going? Why are you going there? Now your son has become king. And there, Devaki is not going to allow you to go there. Yashoda says, if she is not allowing, I will beg her to make me a servant in her kitchen so that I can see my son Krishna. I want to see my son. So she is already again collapses. So Uddhava is still thinking, oh, I did not think that it is such a big thing for me to handle. So if I say that, it will be, said don't cry, it will be the most foolish thing. Because crying for Krishna is the topmost. So how can I say stop crying for Krishna? In fact, I should tell them, cry more and cry more and cry more for Krishna. My mission is then opposite of what I thought of coming for. He thought, I do not have this fortune of intensely crying for Krishna. I am nothing compared to the love of Nanda Baba and Yashoda. For them, Krishna is not God. He is their son. But for me, Krishna is God. So now Uddhava started crying. So Nanda Baba was crying. Yashoda was crying. Uddhava was also crying. And by seeing all the Brajavasis, they also around were crying. They were all crying for Krishna, not for God. You understand? This is the Braja Bhakti. In Gokul, Krishna is not the supreme. In Vrindavan, Krishna is not the supreme. If you go to Vrindavan, everyone will say Radhe, Radhe, Radhe. Not Krishna, Krishna, no. No. And if you even Goloka, Krishna is not the supreme. Then why are you saying that Krishna is the supreme? Even if you take Srimad Bhagavatam, okay, now some philosophy, it has two angles of vision. Vaidhi and Raga Nuga, these two visions. So, not anyone who reads Bhagavatam will get the real thing. Depending on that level of the reader, they will understand the Bhagavatam that way. Cantos 1 to 9 are about Vaidhi Bhakti, rules and regulations only. They are not the pure Bhakti. Vaidhi Bhakti means basically, you pray that, oh, Lord will take care of everything for me. Vishnu and Narayana are the supreme. Until what, the canto 1 to 9. When the 10th canto comes, different truth comes. Then we say that Krishna is the Swayam Bhagavan. Everything else, these other cantos, all the things we're talking about, they are either expansions or the expansions of that Swayam Bhagavan Krishna. So look at here now. Completely changing now. So now also in the entire Srimad Bhagavatam, the gopis' names or Radharani's name will not be there. Why? Who who wants to give this Raga Bhakti to everybody? Just on the say everybody. No, because Bhagavatam everybody will read. No, it's hidden. In fact, in Srimad Bhagavatam, it is full of Radharani only. It is full of Radharani only. Gopis, they are all hidden. And in Bhagavatam, Vaidhi Bhakti is visible and Raga Bhakti is hidden. One is for the mundane people or the Janata people, and the other is for Rasika Bhaktas. So Vaidhi Bhakti is for everyone. So Radharani and Gopis are hidden. Raga Bhakti is for only for Rasika Bhaktas, pure Bhaktas, which Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the only one who came to give that. Nobody else can give. Vishnu cannot give, Narayana cannot give, Mahavishnu cannot give, Shiva cannot give, nobody can give. Only Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to give only in this Danyakari. That's also only 10,000 years finished after that. So, if you go into more detail, we can find so many truths. I will tell you. Let us take the birth of Krishna. Vaidhi Bhaktis, they see Krishna is born in Madhura. Raga Bhaktas see that Krishna was born in Gokul too. See, I told the story before, in Gokul, right? That is how they see that. Then look at the nature of Krishna. Vaidhi Bhakti people will see Narayana of Madhura is the supreme because opulent and he is the object of worship. For the Raga Bhaktas, Radha Krishna Vrindavan is the object of love. And then what about the Sakya Bhava? For the Vaidhi Bhaktas, Yadavas of Madhura and Dwaraka, they are in that category, Vaidhi Bhakti. Raganugas, Gopas again. That is Vrindavan only. And Vatsalya Bhava, parental mood of Krishna. Take the Vaidhi Bhakti, Devaki and Vasudeva, they actually worship the Lord, worship Krishna. Look at here. Because who appeared there was Narayana, Lord Narayana. Then he became a child. So now, for them, look at how nicely Bhagavatam is encapsulating all the truths so that only those who are eligible can understand what it is. So depending on their level, their understanding is different. So for Vaidhi Bhakti, Devaki, Vasudeva, and those, look at here, even parental. He is a mother and father, but still they are worshipping. Look at the picture. They are worshipping. See, but Raga Bhakti, Yashoda and Nanda Baba, they never thought Krishna was God. Also remember, Devaki did not get milk in her breast. No. This is a very important note. Only Yashoda had. Yashoda had milk. Not Devaki. Okay, lot of things are coming. Now you take the Madhurya Leela, conjugal love. What the Vaidhi Bhakti is? Dwaraka Krishna and the queens. What is Raga Bhakti? Vrindavan Krishna, Nandanandan Krishna and Gopis. So a lot of difference. I only gave a little overview of this. That's all I gave. But now, coming to the, so Srila Prabhupada and Srila Gurudev, both are Rasika Acharyas. But Prabhupada taught the Vaidhi Bhakti mainly because he came to Westerners. And Srila Gurudeva was asked by Srila Prabhupada to come and then help everybody. That he was there giving the Radhanuga Bhakti. So, even though they are all identically same, they all came from Goloka Vrindavan, but to really take them into different steps. One was actually teaching only the school level, and the other one college level. That's all it is. So one was the school teacher, and our Gurudev became the college teacher, but both are same thing. Well, now, but how they position the truth? Srila Prabhupada said, Krishna is the supreme God. Everybody is following, right? You ask, no. That is how they are following. But what did Gurudeva say? Yes, but I want you to forget that Krishna is supreme. See that? This is Braja Bhakti. That is what the topic of this whole Harikatha today is. And Srila Prabhupada said, you are the eternal servant of Krishna. Srila Gurudev said, but I came to give Radha Dasi, Manjari Baba. See the difference of them? In fact, both are Srila Prabhupada and Gurudev, they are Manjaris. Did they teach different things? No, not at all. They both came to teach the same thing. But this realization has to go in steps. Without Vaidhi Bhakti first, No one can attain Braja Bhakti by sadhana. So this is the situation. Okay. So for the atheists, there is no God at all. For Mayavadis, everyone is God. Or in reality, there is no God. That is the fundamental truth for them. And for the Premi Bhaktas, also Krishna is not God. But in the topmost Shastras, what it is saying? Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. He is the Supreme Bhagavan Shastra. But Rasika Bhaktas don't want to hear those. Ishvara Parama Krishna, Sachidananda Vigraha, Anadiradir Govinda, Sarva Karana Karanam, Brahma Samhita. But we just keep it. But Rasika Bhakta, okay, he is supreme, but he is my dear. And also only Krishna has 64 qualities. Jivatma has 50, also minute quality, minute level. Lord Shiva has all the 50s, full. And then Vishnu has 55. And Lord Narayana has 60. And only Krishna has 4 more. But what is 64 quality? What are the extra 4? What are those? Leela Rupa Madhuri, Leela Madhuri, Venu Madhuri, Prema Madhuri. No one other than Krishna can do that. It's not possible. So now the question to you. Why do you love Krishna? For his opulence? Then you are actually worshipping him as Lord Narayana of Vaikuntha. And you love Krishna for his powerful position? Then you are worshipping him as what? Dwaraka Krishna. And you really love him because for his power of creation of world and maintaining us? Then you are worshipping Vishnu. So now the Shastra says this. Sakala jagate more kare vidhi bhakti. Vidhi bhaktya braja bhava paite nahi sakti. See, Krishna is saying, everywhere in the world, people worship me according to scriptural injunctions, Vaidhi Bhakti. But simply following such regulatory principles, one cannot attain the loving sentiments of the devotees of what? Brajabhumi. So for Braja Bhakta, Krishna is not God. They even do not want to hear that Krishna is the Supreme God. If they hear, then the taste of prema vanishes. That is why you listen to my story. Nanda Baba said, no, he's not God. He's my son. Isn't it? How many places there? Gopis actually they are scolding Krishna. And Krishna is saying, okay, one side, there are so many brahmanas, so many saints. They are all reciting the hymns of Samaveda, all the Vedas, and wonderfully they are doing with right pronunciation. But Krishna is saying, I am not interested in hearing that. What is that he is interested in? You know the gopis? How they are scolding me? Scolding me with all kinds of bad names? They are very tasty. This is Braja Bhakti. Okay? So for Braja Bhaktas, Krishna is not God. They even do not want to hear that Krishna is Supreme God. If they hear, then taste of prema vanishes. That is the reason the Yoga Maya has to cover the opulence of Krishna for these Rajika Bhaktas. They are loving just for the sake of love. They love only to make Krishna happy, not themselves. Why do we go to temples? For asking for ourselves. But Rasika Bhaktas will never ask anything. This is how. They always chant and chant and chant. This is what it is. Once Tukaram was chanting and chanting Krishna, Krishna, Rama, Krishna, Rama, Krishna. He was chanting and chanting. And one guest was coming to see him. And he said, Arey, stop chanting. I am here. But Tukaram could not stop. Oh, Krishna, 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 Krishna. He was shouting and he said, I cannot stop. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. It's going on and going on. Then the person who came, this is ridiculous. What is it? What is in the name? He was chanting, immediately caught hold of Tukaram and caught the tongue and stop it now. Look at, I am stopping. Caught the tongue. Okay, Hare, stop now. And you know what happened? That person now started dancing. Dancing. Krishna, 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 Rama, Krishna, Rama, Krishna. He started chanting. Why? Why? Tell me why.
Because his love passed through him. Because he touched his tongue.
Yes, because Krishna was dancing on his tongue. So he got the contact of Krishna. This is why when you are chanting the holy names of Krishna with that kind of bhava, Krishna is coming and dancing for you. This happened. He was jumping, dancing in ecstasy. And also there are some people who try to prove that Krishna is the Supreme Lord. They will bring all kinds of things here and there. That is also not good. Don't try to prove. Which by just you are proving, you are not really making any difference. The truth is truth. Don't try to do that. You try to love him. Do you see the picture that I put there? Look at here. I mean, so beautiful. Rupa Madhuri, Venu Madhuri, and Prema Madhuri, Leela Madhuri. Who can do this? Only Krishna can do it. Okay? So don't bother about trying to convince you. What you need is bhakti. That's all we need. This is why Gurudev coming here. You shut up. You cannot find Krishna. How can you prove that he is Lord or whatever? No, that's not the point. The point is you love Krishna. Don't try to argue and argue. It will take ages. The whole life will be wasted. You cannot find. Even the birth of Krishna, how much tricky that he did. You cannot understand. It's not in the scriptures also. But all the Rasika devotees are all seeing. This is the difference. Okay? So, when you go to Vrindavan, you have to see 5 things. Venu, Renu, Denu, Nandasunu, and Brajavanu Sutanu. These are the 5 things. What are they? Venu, the flute. What is the flute? I go to Vrindavan, I don't see the flute of Krishna. Where can I find? This flute represents Harikatha from a sadhu. In Vrindavan, you have to hear Harikatha from a sadhu. That is Venu. That means you have heard the Venu. What is Renu? Renu means dust. Dust of Vrindavan. You have to put it on head. Remember last time when I don't know how many of you came with that. We actually had that. From the holy place, we are putting on and eating. It's prasad. So Krishna takes this dust every day when he goes for the cow herding. When the cows are all galloping and going, ding, ding, running, all the whole Vrindavan, the dust just like a cloud, it goes up and everybody seeing him. All the wonderfully seeing, look at, wow, Krishna is so beautiful. Look at the cow herding, she's going there. And all the dust going off and then settling on all those, including Krishna. Krishna looks so beautiful with the dust of Vrindavan. So that is Renu. What is Denu? Denu means cows. That's all the real property of Vrindavan is Denu, Kamadenu. All the cows actually came from Goloka Vrindavan. So we have to see cows. And Nandasunu, who is Nandasunu? Son of Nanda Maharaja. Who is that? How can you find? You cannot find him. But the son of Nanda Baba manifested as Vigraha. Many Vigrahas have been moved out. They are all taken out to Jaipur and all the places. But Radha Raman temple, it is the one which is there in Vrindavan. So if you go to Vrindavan, you have to see Radha Raman temple. And then 5, Brijavanu Sutanu, Radharani's temples, which is Barshana. And there are so many wonderful places in Barshana. And names. So that brings, this is how we have to remember. And we have to remember this Radha Krishna in our heart all the time. That is what Radha Krishna Pranamora Yugala Kishora.